Hello, everybody. Welcome in. If you are new here, my name is Kinny. I am a professional psychic medium, tarot reader, singer, songwriter, professional witch, and practitioner. Okay. Also, one for you freestyle. Okay, by me. That is out on all streaming platforms. Look in the description box below. Okay. But today is a Venus day. Okay, and I wanted to get into a conversation about new people coming into your life. This is going to be the elements, okay? So yeah, before we get into that, if you are on the tube, thank y'all for hitting that thumbs up. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button to become kinfolk with you, growing with everybody. And thank you for hitting that notification bell, okay? And thank you for sharing this video. If you're here on the talk, thank you so much for sharing this live, okay? Hi, everybody. I'm getting close, we're back. Hi, Jasmine. So yeah, thank y'all for sharing this live, okay? We're about to go ahead and get into it. If anyone is interested in getting a personal reading at the end of live, okay, readings are $20, okay, for 3-card pulls. Baby, my show on, let me go get my popcorn. It's so interesting. I literally just got done having a bag of popcorn, like literally 2 minutes before I got up on here, okay? So popcorn could be very, very significant, okay, for somebody before I get into the elements, okay? This is going to be a dice reading, all right? Like I said, if anyone's interested in getting personal readings, that will be with my cards later, okay? But we're doing something different today. We're doing the astro dice, okay? We're doing the astro dice. Yes, we are. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. Ooh. Okay, we are going to go ahead and start with fire signs, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. Thank y'all for tapping that screen. Thank y'all for sharing this live. I really, really appreciate that. If you sent this to somebody who you feel like this is going to resonate with, okay? This is also being very much so inspired by the solar eclipse in Aquarius that we're about to have on, on February 17th, okay, 2026. If you're watching this whenever I record it and I post it, okay? But take it as it resonates whenever you see it, okay? So we're going to go ahead and kick it off with fire signs, okay? So fire signs, let me go ahead and roll the dice. What new people are coming into your life, okay? And we're going to go ahead and get that timeline soon, okay? What will the solar eclipse entail? We will definitely get into that. I might actually do another live tonight about it because I've been thinking, is it too early for me to make my eclipse content? But it's coming, okay? Hi, Trinity. I've been thinking about you recently. If Trinity's in here, the eclipse is going to entail a lot, okay, when it comes down to friendships, when it comes down to humanitarianism, okay, humanity, when it comes down to all of that, okay, social media, okay, social justice, right and wrong, distance, coldness, technology, okay, all that shit, artificial intelligence, okay, politics. Fire signs, we're going to go ahead and get into y'all, okay? Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius placements, okay? Emphasis on Aries placements, okay? Yeah. And also emphasis on Leo placements, all right? So we're going to go ahead and get into it. So new people coming into fire signs' lives, okay? New people coming into fire signs' lives. Okay, the way that this like fell is so crazy. It felt in like literally like a 3-point like line, okay? So that gives me Orion's belt, okay? So that constellation could be very, very significant, okay, for y'all, all right? So regardless, I want y'all to know that this is very astrological, okay, fire signs? Y'all are experiencing something very astrological in terms of these new people, okay? So what I can say about these people, and mind you, third house energy is very, very significant. So your third house, look into that, okay? Gemini energy could be significant, but thus far we have the sun, okay? We have the sun right here, okay? We have Pisces right here, okay? And then we have third house, okay? Someone could be a Pisces sun in the third house, okay? Or any of those energies could be significant, all right? Timing-wise, this is definitely giving me Pisces season, okay? That you could come across some of these people. And what's happening during Pisces season, everybody? That last Virgo eclipse, okay? The full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo is happening on March 3rd, 2026, if my dates are not incorrect, okay? So with that being said, fire signs, you could definitely be gaining some new people in your life as a means of like, you just got done purging people out of your life. Does that make sense? Okay. So these last like 6 months, you definitely could have been falling out with people back to back. There could have been a series of just like falling out with folk, falling out with folk, falling out with folk. Okay. This could have even been something from like September. Okay. We talked about this. Okay. So September could have been very, very significant. Okay. The summer into September. And I definitely feel as though during Pisces season is going to be very significant for fire signs in terms of like meeting new people. Okay. I'm going to say especially Sagittarius. Okay. So with this new people coming in, Sagittarius especially are going to have people like in y'all's lives. Okay. So out of Aries, Leo, and Sag is giving Sag. Okay. While the Leo energies, y'all may be more affected by that Aquarius eclipse and kind of feel more distance from other people than you would normally like to, you know what I'm saying? So that's just a heads up for the Leo placement people. Okay. But I definitely feel as though with this sun in Pisces, I definitely feel like the new people that are coming into your lives could definitely be like spiritual friends, okay, with this Pisces energy. These could be people who also have spiritual gifts and abilities, okay? For some of y'all, this could be somebody who knew like an ex of yours or like maybe at some point in time cross paths with like a past partner, but it's not feeling like weird, okay? But I definitely feel as though this feels like past life with that Pisces energy here, okay? This could definitely be like past life type situation, or even just like you just feel like you've known these people before, okay? And it feels like people rather than persons. So this feels like multiple people that are coming into the lives of fire signs, okay? Especially Sagittarius, okay? And a lot of that is happening during Pisces season when the sun is in Pisces, okay? And we are going to have an eclipse in Virgo, okay? So I definitely feel as though you could be manifesting people who are dreamers, okay? People who also know how to like, when I say dreamers, I mean people who have like big goals and big dreams for themselves, you know what I'm saying? Oh, absolutely. Why did I not think about this before? Hold on. Okay. These are definitely going to be people who, these are going to be very beautiful people, okay? It definitely gets very, like, physically attractive people, very divinely feminine, okay? This could be a group of women, okay? It feels like multiple people rather than one person, like I said. So, yeah, just, like, think into that, okay? What is it? Sun sign astrology. Okay, here we are at Pisces, okay? So with this Pisces energy, okay, so this is going to be around February 19th into March 20th, okay, when these new friends are coming up, 555 on the clock, okay? So there's going to be these are very different people, okay, than the types of people that you're used to, okay? Fire sign, these are very different people than the types of people that you're used to, okay? So these are definitely very floaty, very communicative people. These people can be manipulative, okay, when they want to be, okay? Hi, birthday twin. It's almost our birthday. But yeah, I just want to let y'all know that whoever this is, okay, this group of people definitely y'all are spiritually connected, okay? And I definitely feel as though there is a level and layer of kind of like maturity, okay, that you're going to experience with this. This was like a friendship group, okay? Because we have that third house energy, okay? And then it flipped again to that first house energy. So these could definitely be people who inspire you to like change, maybe like, I don't even know if I can see that. This might be people who inspire you to change like your look in some way, okay? Not even like a peer pressure way at all, okay? Hi, Maya. This is more so just feels like people to where you're like, ooh, like they're themselves, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, these are going to be compassionate people, okay? People that are very different than the friendship groups that you have like come from. However, I will say these might be people who are drinkers or smokers, okay? These might be people who like to socialize, they like to network, they like to party, okay? You could definitely meet these people socializing, meet these people networking, you know what I'm saying? You could definitely meet these people in some sort of spiritual space as well. Okay, so but yeah, these definitely feel like people that you've like known before. Okay, these people could be mysterious and elusive. Okay, yeah, very like watery folks. Okay, and these, because this is happening around the eclipse, okay, these are very much so like divinely guided folks, karmically guided folks. Okay, people who definitely have like, this is after you've already cleansed, cleared, purified yourself of like a past friendship group, okay, or people that you no longer, You know what I'm saying? So new people coming into your life, definitely, that's the vibe here. Okay. Because you blend compassion and understanding. Yeah. These people are very like, just very sociable. Okay. These people are going to be very charming. Okay. Like I said, a little mystery, a little mischievousness. Okay. They might like to drink or smoke or dance. I don't know. Okay. Whatever the case may be. Okay. But these are definitely people who are very like confident. Okay. Um, yeah, and very like intuitive. These people have their own psychic gifts and abilities. Okay, this could also be people who are like readers, spiritualists. Okay, someone could operate in a spiritual business. Okay, um, yeah, these are people how others see you. Okay, you might think this person is like your special friend. Okay, that you have their undivided attention. Okay, you're thought of as solicitous and concerned. Yeah, these people are solicitous and concerned. Okay, they have a sparkling social presence. Okay, witty, vivacious, and always interested in new activities. Okay, these new people consider you're going to consider this person artistic. Okay, very boho, very bohemian. Okay, this like I said, these people could be very artsy fartsy in the way they dress. Okay. And these are people who are very aware. Hi, Bree. These are people, fire sign placements that are coming into your life that are very psychically aware. Okay. And these people, you're going to be impressed by their psychic sensibilities. Okay. These are very confident people. And these are people that you can confide in general. Okay. But I definitely just want you to know that they may not necessarily be the most all the time dependable. Okay. Like when it comes down to like timelines and shit like that. Okay. So, but with that third house energy, what is this? Oh, with that third house energy, if I can find it. Oh, wow. Where's house 3? Oh, okay. Planets in the houses. Planets in the houses. Second house. Third house. Okay. The house of communication. Okay. We're talking about new people. So I want y'all fire signs to know that new people are 100% coming into y'all's lives. Okay. Period. Okay. This is happening during Pisces season. Okay. This is happening during Pisces season. And this is happening because of that fucking eclipse. Okay. Both of the eclipses that we're having in Aquarius. And then during Pisces season, we're having the Virgo one on March 3rd. Okay. Also, thank y'all for tapping the screen and sharing the live. I really appreciate you. But fire signs, yeah, when it comes down to his sun in the third house, okay, planet of vitality and individuality in the house of communication. Okay, so these people are going to be very active people, very creative, very artsy fartsy folks. Okay, and these are people who are going to be like, they ponder life, they think about things, they have lots of ideas. Okay, these people could be writers, these people could be like I said, spiritualists, they could be spiritual teachers, gurus. Okay, there are people who could be like teaching spirituality. Okay, this could also be people who deal with like end of life care. That could also be significant. All right, someone could be in the fine arts. All right. These people's ability to express themselves, okay, often makes them leaders in their field. These are people who have shit going on, okay? These are people who are well liked, all right? But good points. These people make good points. They're definitely very smart, okay? And these are people who are very spiritually sound, okay? They have a sense of studying for the spiritual, like they're very empathetic. Okay, these new people that are coming to your life, okay, they might be fluent in different languages. Okay, they might study different cultures, they may have traveled a lot, been a lot of places. Very interesting people coming from fire signs. Okay, cheerful personalities. Okay, but like I said, these people can be disorganized. Okay, they may not show up on time. Okay, and honestly and truly, tendency for misunderstandings with relatives. Okay, these people could have like a bad relationship with like their siblings. Okay, it could be very, very significant. Okay, family, but especially siblings. Okay, or like their cousins. All right, but that is what I'm seeing for new people coming for fire signs. Okay, Pisces season. Okay, new people are coming for y'all. All right, multiple new people. But yeah, fire sign, thank y'all so much for hitting that thumbs up, hitting that subscribe button. Okay, because it's going on the tube later. Okay, at tarotteawkinny. And hitting the notification bell so you don't miss out whenever I post new videos like this one. Okay, and we're about to go ahead and get into the next sign. All right, if anyone is interested in getting a personal reading done here on live, readings are $20 tonight. Okay, for a 3-card full reading. Okay, my list is open. Next we're going to get into earth signs. Okay, so Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Okay, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, what is going on? Okay, new people coming into your life. Okay, fire signs, they had like friends, like a friendship group. Okay, so new people coming into Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Ooh, well, one already rolled. Okay, so the planets. Okay, so planetary movement could definitely be very, very significant right now. Okay, today's Venus Day, but this rolled over to the moon. Okay, so we have this moon energy here, and then we have Sagittarius. Okay, and then we have the fourth house, but the fourth house is in reverse. Okay, so Sagittarius is right here. Okay, and the fourth house is sitting here, but it's in reverse. Okay, I'm not sure if I can see where that is. There you go. So yeah, when it comes down to it, earth signs, okay, uh, especially Virgo and especially Capricorn, okay. When it comes down to it, especially Virgo, especially, well, actually, let me not say especially Virgo. Yeah, actually, especially Virgo, and then especially Taurus. So, what I can tell you about the new people coming into your life, okay, these could definitely have to do with like family members coming back into your life, okay. This could have to do with a mom or mother figure coming back into your life, okay, or like a woman or feminine energy, okay, someone that you knew like way back when, okay. There's definitely some sort of like this new person, this might be somebody coming back, I don't know, okay, or someone that reminds you, rather, this might be someone that reminds you. I don't know what that says. Oh my gosh, what the fuck, where are my moderators? Is something going on? There's two people in here. So for one, okay, earth signs, there's definitely a lot. Be careful about the new people coming into, okay, because there's somebody spamming my live with a bunch of like crazy, like they are using the N-word. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, we're gonna say hate speech. Because what the fuck? If I have any moderators in this bitch, please help. Confirm. Okay. So yeah, earth signs, there's just like a lot going on here. Okay. So these new people might be people that is given a little problematic, okay, or there might be some energies there that you like, I don't know. Okay. This might be a test. Okay. I'm in here trying to block people because what the fuck? This person sent 19 comments. Okay, 19 comments. Block, because what the fuck? You reported to? Because yeah, I don't know what the fuck. That is so crazy. Like, they ain't here telling me to shake some and calling me the N-word with the ER. Okay. So, and talking about crazy shit. Okay. So we're going to rebuke and cleanse any and all of that energy. Okay. Sound. Okay. So what the fuck? So yeah, I'm gonna say for y'all with this, and that's that Sagittarius energy, okay, that I'm seeing here. Someone could be a Sag moon, someone could have a fourth house Sagittarius moon, okay. Yeah. All right. Someone could also be a Libra moon. All right. Someone could have Sag in the fourth house in general, or a moon in the fourth house. All right. But what I want you to know about these new people is this is kind of giving like, be careful, okay? Beyond the Veil Tarot could be significant, okay? The name Candace could be significant. The name Marie could be significant, okay? These are definitely, this could be someone's like mom, okay? This could be like a mother figure, okay? Someone is just like a little, okay? This is more of a warning, okay? New people coming into earth signs life, okay? This might be more so of a warning of people who just like say whatever the fuck, okay? People who are like boundaryless, okay? Or people who are very emotionally ruled, because the moon in the fourth house, okay? Like these are people who could definitely have, with that fourth house in reverse, these are people who could be like emotionally wounded, okay? These could definitely be people who are emotionally wounded, okay? So just like watch out for that, because what the fuck is going on here, okay? What? Okay. So when it comes down to it, all right, the moon is Sagittarius, all right, in terms of these new people, for some of y'all, this could have a lot to do with, these new people could be coming in from, Actually, this doesn't feel like later on in 2026. This feels like maybe some people that you kind of let go of, okay, around that new moon in Sagittarius, okay, that just happened, okay, November or December, okay, that could have been very, very significant. This could literally have been, this could be a message about some people from your past, okay, and that might be why new people haven't come in yet, because there might be some people still kind of holding on here to like earth sign energy, like people who are rowdy or fucking rude, okay, so this feels like a warning, okay, there might be some people from your past, okay, trying to come back. You could have like really fell out with some people, okay, it's got to do with like a mom, a mother figure, a woman, okay, or someone who has their own mommy issues, or maybe they're like not the best fucking mother or something of that nature, okay, I don't know, okay, earth signs, but this kind of feels like past people, past energies trying to like come back, okay. So yeah, I'm gonna roll again for y'all in just a moment, but this definitely feels as though there's some lingering energies, okay, for earth sign placements, okay. Yeah. The dark side of Sagittarius moon: restless, extravagant, irresponsible, careless, uncommitted. Okay, so this feels like you getting rid of like people. You maybe fell out with some folks, okay, who are restless, okay? They were over the top, okay? They were irresponsible, they were careless, they were fucking rude or uncommitted, okay? They like, you know, they claim to be adventurous, okay, and exuberant, open-minded, but in reality, it was a bunch of like shisty stuff, okay? So these could have been people that you kind of like fell out with, okay? As of recently, all right, I do feel compelled to like look it over again, okay? I do feel compelled to like roll again. All right, so I want y'all to know that this earth signs, y'all may still need to do some cleansing and clearing, okay? Blockage removal, cord cutting situations, y'all may need to still do some of that, okay? Because these people's energy holding on to you is the reason why you like things haven't been moving forward in the way you want them to in your friendships or like your relationships, networking, like all that right now, okay? Because what the fuck? Y'all could literally be being like attacked, okay, or like bad mouth. There could definitely be people like trying to like attack you, okay, or like saying crazy shit, okay, about y'all. All right, maybe trying to fuck up your chances of like finding a new friend, okay, or finding like new people, okay. Fourth house is the house of home, okay. It's gonna be people that you used to live with, okay. That could also be what it is. It's gonna be people that you spent time in the house with, okay, an old roommate, could have been a partner, okay, whatever the case may be. Okay, these are people who are like holding you to an old standard of yourself. Okay, we're back to that bullshit. Okay, the planet of emotions and instincts in the house of home. Okay, so yeah, these are people who have like weird ass relationships, like with their. You say you tired. I understand. I understand. These people who could have had like weird ass relationships with their family, or maybe this is your family, okay? But during your lifetime, expect to change residences often. Yeah, these people like that you could have known when you were like in an unstable situation, moving around a lot, liking to live near water, okay? During the latter part of your life, you may achieve public recognition. These might be people who are like dreaming of fame. Good point. Financial acumen in real estate or family possessions. Bad point, you resist facing it. These were people who were very delusional, okay? These were delusional people, okay? These are people who are very delusional, okay? And they may have gotten like lucky in terms of like family possessions and shit like that, okay? Especially having to do with their mom or their mother's side, okay? So we're going to roll again, but this is like, okay, I'm just saying, this message more so feels like clear out that energy first before some new people can come in. I'm rolling in anyway though for earth signs, okay? We're gonna go ahead and see, okay? So this is different energy, okay? But I'm seeing the third house and the first house, okay? But really that third house is what I'm gonna take, okay? I definitely could have had fire sign placements, okay? So we have is that that's not Neptune. What planet is this? Am I tripping? What planet is this? Is this Pluto? I feel like it gotta be. Yeah. I feel like it has to be Pluto. Let's double check. Is that Pluto, y'all? I feel like that's Pluto. Okay. I feel like that's Pluto. Okay. So okay, that's my low power thing. I'm going to say that's Pluto, and then we have Taurus, and then we have third house, okay? So this is the Earth sign reading. So Taurus, take this new people situation, okay? Pluto and Taurus, that's obviously going to be a long time from now. Okay, but this more so feels like um third house in Taurus. Earth signs, there's a larger cycle going on here. There's a larger cycle going on here. Okay, these new people that you're going to meet, these people could be fire sign placements. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, emphasis on that Sag. Just really more so has to deal with them past people, y'all. I can't even lie to you. Okay, I can't even lie to you. I honestly couldn't tell you what that is, hun, but I'm fucking crying. That's real. I definitely think that something is up. Okay, Pluto in the third house. Okay, house of communication. Pluto's the planet of transformation. Okay, in the house of communication, you're going through a larger cycle in regards to new people right now than you think. Okay, earth signs. Okay, a penetrating mind and seek to learn as much as possible. Okay, I definitely feel like the next people that y'all meet could definitely be very like intensive, life-changing types of friends. Okay, like these could definitely be like long-term situations, people that you know for a long time. Okay, these might be people who are more mature than you. Okay, or who are very much so like ahead of you in some type of way. Okay, they have some sort of like expertise in something that you don't. Okay, these people, a lot of y'all could be like meeting like a mentor, like someone to help you out in your career. Okay, it could be like a group of like teachers, a mentor. Okay, third house. Still feel like school education, mentorship. This might be someone teaching you something, someone that you're learning something from. Okay, especially about like money or like finances. You know what I'm saying? There's an intensity to the way these people speak and write, okay, which they use creatively. Yeah, like I might like be creatively inspired by people who have their shit together. Okay, travel opens new experiences for you and sometimes marks a significant turning point in your life. Travel for business, okay, could be very, very significant. All right, some of y'all could like meet people on a short trip. Okay, meet people while you're traveling. Okay, or experiencing like a new place. Okay, and sometimes marks a significant turning point in your life. This is a significant person or people. This feels more like a person, like 1 to 2 people, than it does like a bunch of people. Okay. So yeah, curious, good concentration. Okay, original in their thinking. Okay, but these people may seem suspicious or manipulative. Okay, or like they want to dominate others, particularly like that energy. These might be people that you're intimidated by. So the new people that you're coming into your life have something to teach you, and you might be intimidated by these people. There might be some sort of age gap. Okay, or something of that nature that is happening there. Okay, so let me go ahead and find that Pluto in Taurus. That Pluto in Taurus. Okay. So yeah, these people. Okay. The number 18 could be significant. The number 51, the number 53, the number 82, 84, 85. Okay. Someone could be born in those years. In Taurus, the sign of wealth and possessions. Okay. So these are people who have something to teach you, air signs. Okay. Pluto brought upheaval. Okay. These are people shaking up your financial life or like your career. Okay. Or teaching you something. Okay. Helping you get stable in some type of way. It could be an elder. Okay. Whatever the case may be. In America, a bloody civil war was fought over the question of slavery, whether one human being could properly be the possession of another. You might learn a lot of like, this is like a karmic like energy. Okay. This is very large. You might learn a lot from this person. Or these people. All over the world, the very wealthy exploited the very poor. Child labor flourished, and the have-nots endured lives of misery and hardship. During this era, Karl Marx formulated his revolutionary theories based on the elimination of the class system and a more equal distribution of wealth. Pluto and Taurus saw capitalism finally triumph over the last vestiges of feudalism and virtually take over the world. Okay, so yeah, these might be people who are definitely going to teach you about money. Okay, teaching about money, about branding. The name Cassandra could be significant. The name Olivia is significant. Okay, that gives me Olivia Dean. I don't know what Olivia Dean's zodiac sign is, but when Pluto is in Taurus, the planet's personal influence gives its natives determination and endurance. Okay, so yeah, these are people who are going to teach y'all how to be strong. People with this Pluto position seek stability and are often obsessed with material advancement. So yes, like this is y'all like meeting people who are going to show you how to network, show you how to do business deals and shit like that. Okay, now in terms of when these people are coming, y'all, that's to be discovered. I just want you to know that in life you will definitely be meeting some very powerful people. Okay, earth signs. Okay, anything else about that timing? Max, I can give y'all like Aries season. Okay, Taurus, that Taurus Aries energy. So it's giving deeper into the Taurus vibe. So it's giving April. Okay, if you're watching this, whenever I post, it's giving around April. Okay, April, May, late April. Okay, whatever the case may be. But that is what I have for Earth sign placements. Okay, thank y'all so much for hitting that thumbs up. Thank y'all for hitting that subscribe button. Thank y'all for hitting the notification bell so you don't miss out whenever I post new videos like this one. I forgot what I just posted on YouTube last night. Okay, but I think I did something on there. Y'all go ahead and check that out. Shit. I don't know what I posted last night. However, we're about to go ahead and get into it. If anyone's interested in getting on my list for personals, readings are $20 tonight for a 3-card full reading. Okay, so we're about to go ahead and get into air signs, okay? Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. The moon is in Libra right now, okay? So take that extra. And we're finna have an Aquarius eclipse, so I can only imagine new people coming into air signs' lives, okay? Yeah. So as I suspected, for one, we have Jupiter, which is in reverse. However, we have Jupiter. Okay. We have second house and we have Gemini. Okay. So Jupiter and Gemini in the second house. Okay. So here we go. Here we go. This could definitely be kind of reminiscent of last year whenever Jupiter was in Gemini. Okay. So we're talking we're talking the middle of 2024 into the middle of 2025, okay? Or like the late middle of 2024 into like the middle of 2025, okay? So whatever friendships and shit like that were looking like then, okay, that could definitely be coming back around, okay? Jupiter does not do well in Gemini, okay? Jupiter does not do well in Gemini, okay? Now, Jupiter does do well in terms of places like the second house, you know what I'm saying, in terms of like good luck for money, okay? But in terms of the new people coming into your life, these might be people who take up a lot of space energetically, okay? Jupiter is a planet of expansion, all right? And sometimes when Jupiter expands too much and like nobody's like watching, you know what I'm saying, it can just, you know, Jupiter is a super benefic planet, you know what I mean, but it doesn't do well in Gemini, okay? So I definitely feel like let's see, what's the best way? Yeah, Jupiter can also be too much of a good thing, okay? These could definitely be people who are like overindulgent, okay? People coming into y'all's lives, okay? You could be meeting these people in spaces where there's like substance available, okay? Yeah. Discover that a large number of people with whom you have an immediate rapport have Jupiter in the same sign as your sun sign, okay? So yeah, this could definitely be more people than you're bargaining for. I think that also is what it is. I think that you are going to be meeting a lot of people, okay? So new people coming into your life, this could be clients, okay, with this Gemini in the second house energy, okay? This could definitely be clients. This could be business, okay? This could be like, but it's like a lot. You might feel overwhelmed. So new people coming into your life for air signs, okay, especially Gemini, okay? And I'm also going to say especially Aquarius, all right? But especially Gemini and Aquarius. Oh, it's getting ready to start raining again. I just want to say that you're going to have like a lot more business, a lot more clientele, a lot more bookings, okay? Or this could also have to do with like a lot more like notifications, okay, opportunities, okay, networking, things of that nature, okay? There's going to be a lot more of that happening. So these could be strangers, okay? But it's just more than you like bargain for, okay? Too much of a good thing for its influence can make you extravagant, okay? Lazy and luxury loving, okay? So be careful about that when it comes down to all of this, okay? Don't be blindly optimistic about this. Don't be stupid with money either, okay? Don't start moving weird, okay? There could be an influx of like I said, customers, clientele, opportunities, okay? That are for like financial stability, okay? If things fall into your lap too easily, you never develop strength of character or spiritual wisdom, okay? Jupiter is a planet of blessings. Blessings we must learn to use wisely. Okay, so Jupiter in Gemini, okay, if you are a Jupiter Gemini, okay, blessed with an adventurous attitude and a knack for getting into advantageous situations, okay, So yeah, I definitely feel as though you're going to be like really lucky. No matter where Jupiter is, it's still benefic. You're going to be very lucky, okay, in regards to the new people that you meet. Like I said, these are going to be people who could be giving you money, like booking things with you, okay? So this is networking, okay? However, just be careful not to do too much about your luck when it comes down to this, okay? So though you don't necessarily look for money making opportunities, these usually come to you through the many friends and contacts that you acquire. Didn't I literally just say this whole reading is literally about who's coming into your life, new people, many friends and contacts that you're going to be acquiring, okay? This might be a little bit, you might feel like it's too much, okay? So this could also have to do around Gemini season, okay? So okay, so this could be in May, okay? I know Gemini season is May and June, but this is more so giving me May, okay? So around May through June, these new people, okay, are going to be coming. This network, this boom is going to be happening. That could also have to do with the fact that Jupiter is switching signs from Cancer into Leo, okay, whenever I'm recording this, okay? So yeah, more outsideness, okay? But though you don't necessarily look for money-making opportunities, these usually come to you through the many friends and contacts that you acquire. So you're going to be finding a bunch of money-making opportunities through other people, okay? Especially around then, okay? You achieve best success in intellectual areas such as teaching, lecturing, diplomatic careers, and law, okay? So yeah, that could definitely be how you're meeting these people. It says, I work for 3 days and silently put it away, okay? So jewelry could be significant, okay? Protective jewelry is definitely needed. You're going to be meeting a lot more people, okay? So yeah, these are people who are going to help you be successful, especially if you are somebody who teaches in the intellectual. You could be a teacher, a lecturer. You can have a diplomatic career. You could work in law, okay? Airline industry could be significant. Someone could be a pilot. Someone could be a flight attendant. That could also be very, very significant, okay? But whatever the case may be, you could also be like, this could be business travel, okay? This could be traveling for work, traveling for business, okay? Like I said, meeting people. Gemini sign of communication. If your Jupiter's in Gemini, you profit financially in ventures where communicating is prominent. So you're going to be communicating with lots of people having to do with money, okay? Finances, publishing, magazine writing, TV reporting, okay? Commentating, acting, okay? This could definitely be some of the people that you're meeting. As a Jupiter and Gemini, versatile and clever, okay? People who are going to help you to make a name for yourself, okay? In your profession. These could also be people who help you venture out into a new profession, okay? A change in vocation at one point in your life is almost certain. Yeah, I also feel as though these could be people, like I said, who are like helping you enter into a new journey, okay? Your luckiest times of the year are when the sun is in the signs of Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, okay? Yeah. So I definitely feel as though between that Aquarius and Gemini season energy, okay, between Aquarius and Gemini season, there's definitely going to be an influx of you meeting people. You're going to definitely start feeling that during Aquarius season, but you're really going to feel it during Gemini season, okay? But these feel like people helping you to make merities, okay? And that was in the second house. Yeah, it was. Wherever all that is. This book is so big. Okay. Yeah. Jupiter in the second house, okay? So the second house is the house of possessions, okay? And Jupiter, okay, the planet of luck and expansion in the second house. So y'all are going to be very lucky financially very soon, okay? So y'all are coming into some financial luck, okay? You tend to make money easily and have a talent for financial dealings, okay? So that is the people, the new people are financial dealings, people who have to do with your business, your craft, your money, okay? Other people are attracted to your expansive ways, okay? And you often benefit through social contacts. Y'all are going to be so social, okay? These are people attracted to you and your energy. You might get a little overwhelmed. Depending on the other factors in this chart, you will gain affluence or spend all you get in wild extravagance, okay? So be careful not to spend all you get in wild extravagance when this money comes, okay? The name Lopez could be significant, okay? Yeah, the name Shandy could be significant, okay? But yeah, traveling or the travel industry is another source of wealth for you. Okay, so y'all could definitely meet people while you're traveling, or you could be traveling with or to people. Okay, yeah, good points. The good points are honest in dealings. Okay, so this is you. But this was in reverse. materialistic, careless, okay, apt to suffer loss through legal entanglements. So we're back to that. Be careful about doing too much when it comes down to the money and the finances, okay? Air signs, especially Gemini and especially Aquarius, okay? Do not be careless when it comes down to these people, and do not be getting mixed up in a bunch of legal entanglements, okay? Because you might get caught the fuck up, okay, with these business contacts. Make sure you're reading the fine print. I just watched a video, Shay Universe, okay? I'm not sure where her sign is, but I just watched a video, Shay Universe, talking about reading the fine print, okay? Read the fine print when you're meeting these new people, okay? It doesn't mean that every opportunity is going to be bad. It just means that you need to read the fine print, okay? Some of y'all are having a hard time because you don't understand like numbers for real, or you have a hard time reading. Some of y'all could be dyslexic. Some of y'all could have dyscalculia, okay? And it's going to be okay. Just take your time and read the fine print. Okay, so with that being said, that is what I have for air sign placements about the new people coming into your life. Thank y'all for hitting that thumbs up, hitting that subscribe button, hitting that notification bell so you don't miss out whenever I post new readings. Okay, also a One For You freestyle is out right now. Okay, go listen to my song if you're fucking with me. Oh my gosh, yes. And we're about to go into water signs right now. I know you didn't miss it, Jay. Also, if anyone's interested in getting a personal reading done online, readings are $20 for a full reading. So we're going to go ahead and get into water signs, okay? Dealing with right now. Getting into water signs, Cancer, okay? Scorpio and Pisces, okay? Yeah, emphasis on the Pisces, okay? Water signs. New people coming into water signs' life, okay? This feels like close connection. These might be like a close bond. This feels like closeness, okay? We have Taurus energy, okay? Y'all may want to watch the Earth sign reading. We have Taurus energy. We have, what is this? This is the 6th house in reverse, okay? So we have Taurus energy, and it's a little sideways, okay? But I'll take it as such. Okay, we have the 6th house in reverse, so it looks like 9, but it's not, okay? And then we have the we have, what is this? Oh, Mars. I'm tripping. Okay, so we have Mars. So this is Mars and Taurus in the 6th house, okay? But it's giving low vibrational Mars and Taurus in the 6th house, okay? So I'm not sure what the next Mars and Taurus dates are, but that feels pretty like true, okay? So some of y'all could be Mars and Taurus, okay? Some of y'all could have Mars in the 6th house, okay? Some of y'all could have Taurus in the 6th house, whatever the case may be, okay? But that 6th house energy is, of course, giving me the Virgo eclipse energy that we're finna have, okay, going on in March, all right? So can somebody tell me whenever Mars gets into Taurus real quick, okay? That could be very, very significant for this collective and like the timing, okay? Because they're probably going to be around the same time because this is that Pisces season vibe, okay? So whenever Mars is in Taurus, could be very, very significant. Tired of the pre-shadow period. Absolutely, because I'm definitely feeling that shit already, okay? So Mars and Taurus, if I'm not mistaken, Mars enjoys being in Taurus, if I'm not mistaken, okay? So I definitely think that these are going to be people that are going to like motivate you. These people could definitely be very like, what's the best way to say that? Mars and Taurus, this could be some men, okay? This could be men or masculines in your life, okay? Water signs. This could definitely be someone that you have like been intimate with, okay? It could have to do with like a sexual partner, okay, coming into y'all's life, okay? But just be careful because somebody may not necessarily be taking care of their like body like that with that 6th house in reverse. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, this is the house of service and health, okay? But this is just like, be careful about somebody being like trying to use you, okay? There might be some like a new person, new people. This might be someone that you're physically involved with, okay? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, with that 6th house energy, okay? Mars in the 6th house, okay? Mars, the planet of energy and assertiveness, okay? It can have to do with like sexuality, okay? Being used for like your body, okay? Planet of energy and assertiveness, okay? To house of service and health, okay? In your work, you set out to accomplish things, okay? Keeping impulsiveness under control will make you more efficient, okay? But just me looking at it, it's kind of feeling like maybe that's not the most efficient. Okay, so whoever this might be a man or masculine, okay, with that Mars energy, okay, and this might be somebody who has a hard time controlling something because they got to be used for funds then. This is somebody who's very impulsive. They just be doing shit that don't make sense. Okay. They have a hard time just like thinking shit through is what this feels like. Okay. Impulsiveness under control make you more efficient. Okay. You drive yourself hard and expect others to perform at your level. Yeah, you might be meeting like a man or masculine who just like has like a lot of like expectations about you, like your physicality and your body. Okay. That could be very, very significant. Okay. Or maybe somebody doesn't like take care of themselves physically. Okay. I know who this is. Let me use for the funds. So I just feel like you have vitality and energy but are prone to careless accidents. So these new people, these might be like, this is giving careless. Okay. This might be people who might be financially stable with that Mars in Taurus. It might be people who like are good at like making money or good at saving, but like they're kind of weird about money. You know what I'm saying? Like they might be kind of like use it as a means to like control, or like they just use it weird. Okay. They use it weird. Okay. This might be somebody who like has some like issues when it comes down to like their sexual health, their intimate health. Okay, so watch out for that. Yeah, bad point. Okay, at times intolerant, argumentative with coworkers. Okay, this could definitely even just be like this could be someone that you work with, y'all. Some of y'all, this could be you not needing to get involved with a coworker. Okay, or somebody that you like go to school with is like a coworker. Okay, yeah. This person is definitely going to try to shake shit up in your life and change the way that you have things going. Okay. This person could also be really like intolerant or like ignorant. Okay. Someone could also have a weak stomach. That could be very significant as well. Okay. So very interesting. What the fuck? So let's go to Mars and Taurus real quick. That's Mercury. That's Venus. Which means, yeah. So Mars, all right. Mars is also the planet of like sex drive. This feels like a physical partner, sexual partner for some of y'all, even if it's not a man or masculine. It just feels like somebody who just is like, okay. Okay. So when it comes down to it, that Mars in Taurus, okay, if you have Mars and Taurus, these are people who tend to triumph through their own determined and persistent efforts. Yeah, this is somebody very persistent. Someone could be trying to pursue you very persistently. Okay, this person, okay, or like they're just like that. Okay, vitality is a slow and steady force that drives you on to success. Like this person could definitely be more solid when it comes down to like money, material possessions. Okay, but there could be something about the like them not being like in a space for like love or like something of that nature. It says true love, okay, but a great deal of your energy is spent in sexual pursuits. Okay, so whoever this is, these are people who are trying to pursue you sexually. Okay, your passions are earthy and voluptuous. Okay, this might be somebody to where it's good in the bedroom. Okay, but at what cost? In love affairs, okay, this person tries to dominate and to possess. So this might be somebody who's very mine, okay, about things. This person could be very dominating, okay, and very possessive. And the firmest to their nature can become downright obstinate. So this person might be very fucking stubborn. Okay, difficulties tend to arise because they're unwilling to see anybody else's point of view. Okay, like they can also be like stubborn and okay and ignorant. Because of their tenacity, they have the power to create almost anything they can envision. Okay, but they're very powerful people. Okay, these people may also be very physically attractive. Okay, I did make a joke, I will cheat on evil men. This person could be very physically attractive. Okay, this person's also very good in the bedroom. Okay, you may really like the way this person looks. Okay, but yeah, sometimes a bend toward depression or temper tantrums mars your happiness. So yeah, this person could definitely be like, they could be throwing tempers. Okay, this person may have like a shitty routine. Okay, they have a bad attitude. Okay, especially like when it comes down to money and finances. But during their lifetime, often accumulate money and are known as a big spender. Yeah, this person is like this person could be a flexer. This person could be a flexer. They're also a little bit fucking rude. Okay, they have a bad attitude. Okay, but this feels like a sexual partner that's coming in. Okay, or somebody who's like wanting to like be that way with you, but somebody is not healthy in that way. Okay, like they don't practice like like safe intimacy, okay, or like somebody like they don't get tested, or like there's something about it, or like maybe there's just like emotionally just like doing whatever, you know what I'm saying, not really thinking about people, you know what I mean. So I definitely feel as though, and mind you, to each their own, but this feels negative, okay. This definitely feels like somebody who doesn't necessarily like respect the physical bodies of others as much as they like maybe like want them, okay. But there's definitely somebody here who is like trying to, okay. Does anybody know when Mars is in Taurus? Whenever Mars is in Taurus, okay, around that time, especially if it's near Pisces season, okay, which it should be if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this is definitely somebody to where it's not giving long term. It's not giving long term. It's not giving long term. Yeah. But with that being said, that is what I have for water sign placements. Okay, watch out for that. All right. Thank you for hitting that thumbs up. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button and that notification bell so you don't miss out whenever I post new videos. Okay. Before I get up off of here, I'm going to actually pull a card, pull one final card as a message for y'all. Okay. But if anyone's interested in getting a personal reading done on live, this is my last call, or second to last call. Let me know. I'm finna pick a deck real quick. Okay. It's in March. I was right. Okay, so Mars and Taurus is during March, and also during March 3rd, we have that Pisces eclipse. Okay, sorry, that Virgo eclipse. So I'm telling y'all, the eclipse is eclipsing. Okay, Pisces season. Very significant for the water signs. Okay, so what am I finna do? I kind of want to pick this one. Okay, I just did. Oh, keep or kick. That's the reading I just did on YouTube, y'all. So it's about if you should keep someone in your life or like give them the boot. Okay, that pick a card is up there right now. Okay. Thank y'all for sharing this alive and sharing that video and listening to One For You Freestyle by me. OMG. Yes, I be thinking it's a good song, y'all. Okay, so these cards are upside down. Okay, one message of advice before I hop up off of here. I was in group 1. Confirmation. Okay. Keep or kick was a pick a heart reading. Okay. So yeah, go check that out. Okay. So the message that y'all need to hear is this one. Okay. You have the king, which is sideways. Okay. I heard long live the king. Okay. But the king came sideways. Okay. That even me saying the king came sideways, there could be a man or a masculine energy coming at you weird. Okay, it could be a father figure, somebody's dad, a grandpa, an uncle. Okay, there's somebody who could be coming at you sideways. That gives me sideways by JT, Sagittarius energy. Okay, it could definitely be people like someone like older than you. Okay, or someone who think they know better even if they're not older than you. Somebody trying to be weird with you. Okay, like prove you wrong or some shit like that. Okay. So yeah, with the king sideways, okay, your lower chakras could be needing to kind of like get balanced. You could be in your masculine too much right now, okay? It says the ruler, the commander, and the emperor. A lot of y'all also have some shit in your house that you know you need to get done, okay? If you know you need to hang that shit up, hang it up, okay? So yeah, the emperor, it's got to do with like a shitty boss or like a teacher, professor. The king is necessary. He is a bridge between the eternal and the day-to-day, okay? It is also said that it is necessary for the king to die. This is a death of ego, okay? So yeah, you're getting your schedule in balance. You're getting your spirituality and your physical day-to-day schedule in balance right now, okay? And you're also going through an ego death, okay? You're halfway through some sort of ego death or major transformation, especially having to do with your lower chakras, okay? Your solar plexus, your sacral chakra, and your root chakra. Okay, you could be having some pain, okay, in those areas, your lower back, your knees, okay, your feet, okay, your ankles, your toes. All right, you could be having some aches and pains in the womb area. I'm not no doctor, okay, I'm just saying, in the womb area, okay, in the groin area, in the stomach, the navel, okay, the lower back, okay. Yeah, if our lives are imagined as a kingdom, okay, containing the entire spectrum of human experience, the king presides over it all. Through the lens of the king, we assess the state of our land, make decisions, and rule accordingly. Okay, therefore, The king must be thoroughly and regularly vetted so as to avoid corruption. So, yeah, there might be a time that someone may be checking you or you might be checking somebody, okay? Recognize the dual nature of the king. He is either seated in benevolence and strength, guiding you toward peace, or he is oppressing the weak out of a need to control. There's not much middle ground, okay? And what's odd is that you're in the middle right now. So there is some sort of like someone's on the borderline, okay? Someone's definitely on some borderline. Borderline by Brandy could be significant, okay? Aquarius energy. It's got to have to do with that Aquarius eclipse, okay? So I'm just letting y'all know there's not much middle ground, okay? Some think of the king as the ultimate expression of the ego. Make sure you're keeping your ego in check and make sure you're keeping the egos of somebody else in check. Yet the great king, especially a man or masculine or somebody who think they know better, yet the great kings of mythology and history serve from an egoless place. Percy Jackson could be significant, whether that's the books, whether that's the movie, whether that's the series, okay? They take their throne with grace and humility, knowing the divine uses them as a channel to heal deep and long-standing discrepancies in the kingdom. Okay, so yeah, there might be some stuff happening with your family, okay? A father figure or your dad's side of the family, okay, or a masculine energy in your family, okay? So a difference between benevolence, okay, and oppression, divine leadership and misuse of power, service and corruption versus nobility, okay? So these are all these things, okay? You might be trying to decide, okay, where somebody stands, okay? A man or a masculine in your life, okay, may just be like on some bravado shit, okay? Yeah. Filter comments similar. I'm looking up through. Hi, Zaria. So yeah, y'all. Okay, the name Indra could be very, very significant. The name Richard could be significant. The name Richard could be significant. Macbeth could be significant. The Dalai Lama could be significant. But yeah, I definitely feel as though this might be you having to check some sort of man or masculine about the way they moving with you. Okay, especially if you are physically involved with somebody. Okay, someone could have wrote you a letter. Okay, that gives me my song "One for You." Okay, freestyle. That song is out now on all streaming platforms, y'all. But in that song, I say, so I'm writing this love letter, writing this love letter, 'cause no one can love you better, but if they do, I hope they get you wetter, 'cause. Okay, so this is like somebody who is also kind of like jealous or somebody who like has like an energy on you. Okay, so I just want you to know it's someone that you've been physically involved with, okay, or like y'all got that tension going on. Okay, 4-page letter by Aaliyah is also 4-page letter by Aaliyah is also significant. Okay, yeah. This might be somebody who's just like weird. They may have like throw money around or like whatever the case may be, but they sometimes have a bad fucking attitude, okay? So with that being said, okay, if there's no one else interested in a reading tonight, I'm gonna hop up off of here. But y'all go check out my keeper kick reading, okay, that I have on the tube or any of the other. I just posted that yesterday. That's what I posted. Also the other channel messages, okay, the other pick a cards, okay, the other channel songs, okay, check me out, okay. I might be on here a little bit later. I have somewhere to be early in the morning. I might be on here a little bit later to kind of start getting into some of the Aquarius energies, but I do have some things to cast on at home. You're welcome, Twin. Have a good night. Yeah, I got some for myself and some clients to get to, okay? LOL, this makes me think of an Aries man. Sickening. My book off live real quick, sister. That's real. Are you uploading this? Yes, I will be uploading this. If y'all want this up first instead of the other readings, I can definitely download this once it processes on TikTok. Hi, Jada. Yes, I will be uploading this. Okay, Zara, I got you, honey. But yeah, y'all. Okay, but that what the hell? That keep or kick reading is definitely up and coming. It's already up, I mean. And also, what readings do y'all want from me next? Okay, what readings are y'all wanting from me next? While I have your and I have a pencil. Okay, what readings do y'all want to see from me? I know. And we're back to it. Okay. Readings and videos. I know we talked about the moon phases, okay? Yes, I can actually download that one tonight. Yes. Archangel, I'm writing it down right now. Archangel, pick a card, wrote that down. Okay. Who the hell is in my energy and what do they want? Okay. Who the hell is in my energy and what do they want? Amy. Okay. I'm going up. A tea read would be fun. A spicy pick a card. Now, when you say a tea read, like, what's the tea on you? What's the gossip? Tea read. J. Spicy pick a card. J. Tea read. Gossip. This one from today and something T like, what's my next boo gonna be like? Okay. Ooh, okay. And what the hell did I just do for this? Oh, new people. Okay. And that is from Saria. Okay. What's my next boo gonna be like? Very Valentine's Day. These love readings are coming, okay? Especially for Valentine's Day. These are so cute. I like this. Okay, so gossip. It said, ooh, like what my haters been saying. Okay, T read. I'm writing down all these ideas. These two are connected. Okay, second spicy. Circling. Freaky frogs, third and fourth. Exclamation point. Damn, I got to drop that Taurus, but I got to use those funds first. Inner child one. Inner child. These are very good, y'all. Right. Okay, so yeah, okay. Yeah, and I got some traveling to do in the morning, but I'm gonna download these and put these up on the channel. Thank y'all for sending these readings to people, and thank y'all for subscribing. Okay, let's see. Mind you, it's my sister sign, correct. The Taurus Scorpio axis, so interesting. But with that being said, okay, I fucks with y'all a long way. Also, in terms of collective magic, I've been thinking I can definitely get y'all to start signing up if that's what y'all are interested in. But there is this candle that I have, and I'm thinking about doing an emotional healing candle for the collective. This is after I get my some client stuff done. But I've been thinking about doing an emotional healing candle. Okay. And I just like, if y'all want something different, I could also do this. Well, glamour, please. I'm crying. Can we get a protective one? Yes, we can. Like I said, it hasn't been lit. Nah, crazy shit, crazy. Ain't not my vein ass. Okay, so we're looking at glamour and protective candle. Okay, let's see. Collective candles. Glamour and protection. Yes. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Also, Amy, I'm going to be messaging you soon. Yeah, I'm going to be messaging you soon. But yeah, y'all. I fucks with y'all a long way. Thank y'all so much for being here. Yeah. And also, y'all, big things soon come. One For You freestyle is out on all streaming services. Thank you for listening to the song. Thank you for sharing it, streaming it. Okay, especially because we're coming up on Valentine's Day. Like, we're coming up on Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? So, I fucks with y'all the long way. I will talk with y'all later. Bye. And there will be more cutesy stuff, glamour magic, self-love spells that are coming up as we get closer to Valentine's Day, particularly after my birthday, January 18th. Okay. But I fuck with y'all a long way, and I'll talk with y'all later. Bye.